There's a version of you that only exists after midnight. A version that thinks clearer, feels deeper, and sees patterns the daylight version misses entirely. While the world sleeps, something in your mind refuses to power down. Not because you're restless, not because you're avoiding something, but because night is when you finally become yourself. If you've ever felt guilty for staying awake while everyone else dreams, what you're about to discover might change how you see your own mind forever. Number 1, the awakening. Here's what nobody tells you about sleeping late: it's not a flaw in your discipline. It's a signal from your biology. While most people are designed to wind down with the sunset, your internal clock operates on a completely different frequency. Scientists call this a delayed chronotype, but here's what it actually means: your brain has been waiting all day for this moment. Think about it. The hours between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. don't feel like the end of your day. They feel like the beginning of something. Your focus sharpens. Your thoughts connect in ways they didn't during meetings or classes or small talk. And suddenly, the ideas you couldn't access at noon are flooding in effortlessly. This isn't insomnia. This is your mind finally operating at its natural rhythm. But there's something deeper happening in those quiet hours, something that connects to who you are at your core. Number 2, the solitude paradox. Most people fear being alone with their thoughts. You crave it. When the world goes silent and the notifications slow down, you don't feel isolated. You feel free. There's a reason for this: your nervous system processes the world differently. Daytime comes with too many variables, too much noise, too many people expecting immediate responses. It's not that you hate people. It's that your mind needs space to breathe. Night owls share something rare: emotional independence. You don't need constant validation or company to feel secure. You've built an inner world rich enough to explore alone. While others scroll endlessly to avoid silence, you're replaying conversations, building scenarios, questioning decisions, analyzing your path forward. This level of introspection isn't common. Most people distract themselves from it. You live inside it. And here's where it gets interesting: this solitude isn't just comfortable. It's productive. Because when your mind is this active, it starts making connections others don't see. Number 3, the pattern breaker. Creativity doesn't happen when you force it. It happens when your brain stops following the rules. Late at night, when structure dissolves and routine fades, your mind enters a different mode. Psychologists have found that people with delayed sleep patterns excel at nonlinear thinking. You don't solve problems the way everyone else does. You break them apart. Rearrange the pieces, find the angle nobody considered. This is why your best ideas never come during brainstorming meetings. They come at 1 a.m. when you're supposed to be asleep. Your brain isn't overthinking. It's finally thinking freely. No interruptions. No performance pressure. Just your mind connecting dots in the dark. But this gift comes with attention. Because the world wasn't built for people who think like this. Society rewards early risers, celebrates morning routines, and makes you feel like something's wrong if you don't thrive at 9 a.m. You've probably spent years wondering if you're broken. Here's the truth: you're not broken. You're just wired for a rhythm the system doesn't recognize. And that independence, it's not accidental. Number 4, the refusal to conform. You don't sleep early because everyone else does. You don't wake up at dawn because productivity gurus say it's optimal. There's a quiet rebellion in the way you live. Not loud or aggressive, just unwilling to follow patterns that don't fit. This trait shows up in more than just your sleep schedule. You question things. You create your own systems. You trust your internal compass over external pressure. This individualism is linked to something psychologists call high autonomy. You're not driven by what's normal. You're driven by what's real to you. Whether it's a project that won't let you rest, a question you can't stop exploring, or a vision you're building in silence, passion keeps you awake. Not distraction. Not procrastination. Passion. And when you're operating from that place, when you're working on something that actually matters to you, sleep feels like an interruption. Because you've finally tapped into the part of yourself that only comes alive in these hours. Number 5, the balance. Now, let's be honest. Staying up late can mess with your energy if you're not intentional about it. Your body still needs rest. Your mind still needs recovery. But here's what most advice gets wrong: you don't need to become a morning person. You just need to make your night rhythm sustainable. Keep a consistent schedule, even if it's late. Hydrate before you sleep, not just when you wake up. Give yourself a real wind down, not just collapsing when exhaustion wins. Night owls who honor their chronotype while respecting their body's needs function just as well as anyone else. Better, actually, because they're working with their biology instead of against it. Your creativity, your independence, your depth of thought, these aren't things you need to fix. They're strengths you need to protect. The world will always try to fit you into a 9 to 5 mold. But the most original thinkers, the deepest feelers, the people who see what others miss, they've always done their best work in the margins. In the quiet. In the hours most people waste sleeping through. So if you're reading this at 2 a.m., if you've ever felt guilty for being awake when you're supposed to be asleep, understand this: your mind isn't broken. It's just operating on a frequency most people never access. The world needs people who think differently, who feel deeply, who refuse to follow the script just because everyone else does. You're not lazy. You're not undisciplined. You're a night owl. And that's not a problem to solve. It's an identity to own. If this resonated with you, share it with someone else who comes alive after dark. And if you want more insights into how your mind works when everyone else is asleep, subscribe. Because we're just getting started.